Alright, you guys, it is time for my favorite video of the month. I'm so excited. It's time, my monthly reset video, plan with me, goal setting, and all of that. This is one of my favorite videos to make every single month. It's just so nice for me to like reset, refresh, feel regrouped and ready for the month ahead. And it's December. As you can see, I've already decorated my house. This is in actually our master bedroom. So this is our extra tree and we put this up here this year. But I already did my whole entire decorate with me video. So if you missed that, make sure you guys go check out that video because it was all the Christmas vibes. So today we are gonna do a little bit of a reset. I already showed you my to-do list and what's on there. It's mostly gonna be like some cleaning up around the house, tidying things up. I like to do this like once a month, kind of deep clean things like, you know, making sure the toilets are clean, the showers and stuff like that, cleaning up the kitchen and just doing some of the more nitty-gritty stuff that I don't do like every single day. And then after that, we'll sit down, review some goals and talk about new goals for December. Can't believe we're already just about to the final month of 2023. It's been a crazy year, you guys, and I'm really looking forward to next month's video when we like sit down and do a full goal setting overhaul for 2024. But I usually like to start off this video with doing a little clean with me, tidying up a bit, and then once it's all clean, setting the vibe, lighting a candle, and thinking about our goals. So we're gonna go ahead and get started cleaning, and since I'm upstairs, I'm gonna start with cleaning our bathroom and cleaning everything up here. So with that, I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you do like my monthly resets, make sure you hit the thumbs up button. But let's get reset for a new month. Downstairs. Luckily, I don't have to like really vacuum down here because we do have a Roomba on this floor and we just have it on a schedule. So it runs like Monday, Wednesday, Friday or something like that. It runs 3 days a week, which definitely saves a lot of time on vacuuming down here. So it's usually just like tidying up and then mopping if we need to mop. But I did just mop a couple days ago, so I'm probably not going to do that. But I do need to tidy up out here. Things are just kind of strewn about. And this other room, our like back room with the TV, is also messy. Lots of dog toys and blankets everywhere. The kitchen is messy. So here we go, part 2 of cleaning this house. Alright, so it's looking pretty tidy in here. Thank you, Loki, for standing on top of the couch like that. Kitchen is tidied up quite a bit. So now it is time to move on to the second part of this video, which is goal setting, reviewing my goals, reflecting on the previous month, and wrapping it up with checking in on my personal calendar and doing a little plan with me. So I'm gonna head out to the other room where it's cozy by the tree, and we're gonna sit down and reflect on November. So first, I usually like to just sit down and take like 20 or 30 minutes reflecting on how the previous month went and just jotting down some thoughts and feelings. So I'm gonna do that first. Okay, so I did my reflecting on November and how November went. I'm not gonna share what I wrote, but it was really nice to kind of reflect on that. So I'm gonna pop up on the screen what my goals were for November and kind of go through them really quick. So focus goals, gym 3 times per week. I would say I have been really pulling back on that, and I've really only been going maybe like 2 times per week and still focusing a lot more on like outdoor walks and runs and that type of thing. So still staying super active. Reach 11,000 subscribers on YouTube. I actually don't think I'm gonna hit that, you guys. So I am now sitting at, let's pull it up, 10,573, so almost like 10,600. And yeah, to be honest, I guess I thought I would grow a little bit faster, but things have really kind of tapered off in November, and that's fine, but a little bit disappointing, I guess I would say. Minimum views per video up to 1,000. I've had some videos hit 1,000, and then I've had other ones like get like 400 views, and it's kind of frustrating, honestly, feeling like some of your videos are performing like how you want them to, and then a lot of them are just like kind of flopping. So I don't really know what's going on. I'm gonna kind of need to spend, I think, these next few weeks in December like thinking about my channel, where I want it to go, and what 2024 is gonna look like for my YouTube channel. Read 4 books. Okay, let's talk about the books I read in November. This is like one of my favorite parts of this video. So I'm like maybe barely gonna hit it this month. So let's just talk about it. First, I read Spanish Love Deception, and I think this is like the reason why I am barely getting to 4 books this month, because I really struggled to get through this book. It's cute, but it is pretty long. It's like 432 or 3 pages, and like the font is pretty little, so they're like dense pages. I just felt like personally this book was like a little bit wordy. Like there was a lot of description happening that seemed unnecessary to get to the point of like what was happening. So it's kind of just one of your classic like rom-com books, but it was only like a 3 for me because it was like just dragging on, I felt like. Then I read A Flicker in the Dark, and I really liked this book, you guys. It was a thriller. This is my first book by Stacey Willingham. I have another one upstairs by her, but this one was basically like a psychologist who, her dad was a serial killer, and these murders kind of start happening again with like the same signature that her dad had basically. And so she's kind of trying to figure out like who it is, and it had some really good twists and turns that I was not expecting. So I definitely recommend that one. I'm currently on Book Lovers by Emily Henry, and I'm about halfway through, almost exactly. So I am actually really liking this book. This might be so far like my favorite Emily Henry book. I've also read Happy Place and People We Meet on Vacation, and I don't know why, but this one is just like hitting the spot for me. So it's really cute. It's like small town romance vibes, and I'm really liking it. And then the last book I'm gonna try and get through this month is Pack Up the Moon, and this was actually our book club pick for November. So I'm really excited about this one. It's allegedly gonna make me cry a lot. One of the girls in book club has already read it, and she said it was like already making her cry multiple times. So I am excited for this one. We sometimes love a good, you know, emotional roller coaster. So yeah, this was our book club book, and I'm gonna read that one next and hopefully get it done by December. But honestly, there's like a week left of the month, and I don't know if I'm gonna get through 2 more books, or a book and a half, we'll see. But those are my books for November, and yeah, some good ones, one not so good one, and I'm excited to read the book club pick for November as well. My next goal was spend one day truly recharging. Let me think. I feel like I have kind of done this. We did travel in November, so that was kind of hard, but I was definitely away from my computer for that. I was very intentional about like not editing and stuff while we were traveling up in Washington, and that was nice. But I feel like last weekend I was pretty good about recharging, and this weekend's Thanksgiving, so I feel like I'm definitely gonna be unplugging a bit as well there. So I feel like I have done this. Get good sleep, be in bed by 9 when waking up early. The sleep has been kind of hit or miss, especially with the puppy. He's been needing to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night a lot, so not super ideal there. Outdoor walk 3 times per week, journal twice per month to check in with myself. I actually have been super good about this. I journaled multiple times this month and have been doing my best to get outside. It's really like perfect weather right now, and it's like upper 60s here in Vegas and sunny, and you can go for a walk outside with like maybe some like leggings and a tank top or short sleeve shirt, and it's like just perfect temperature. So I have been doing that, and it's been super nice. Okay, podcast, that has not happened, and honestly I feel like that's just gonna be paused for a little bit for us. It's just, life has been a little chaotic for me and Chris lately, and the podcast has definitely taken a back burner, but hopefully we can restart it at some point. And finally, book a weekend getaway for me and Chris. That also has not happened. Originally I was thinking we could do something like this coming weekend for Thanksgiving, because we don't really have like family in town or anything. That ended up not happening just because we have to book an Airbnb in December for something else. So basically this just hasn't happened. It's kind of like fallen to the back burner, but hopefully in the next couple months, Chris and I can do a little weekend getaway together. Okay, so with that being said, I am now going to update my goals and reflections and update all of this for December. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and update this monthly goals for December. So first off, looking at my gym goals, even though I've only been getting to the gym maybe 2 to 3 times per week, I wanted to keep this in here as 3 times per week just to encourage me to stay consistent with that goal. I went ahead and kept running 1 time per week as well as eating intuitively. Since I'm not confident that I'm going to hit that 11,000 subscriber goal by the end of November, I went ahead and just updated it to have 11,500 as my goal for the end of the year, which is still a really awesome number. I went ahead and I kept my views goal at 1,000 as well as reading 4 books. That's kind of just my monthly book goal. I went ahead and kept my spend one day truly recharging, get good sleep, and my mental health goals all felt still aligned with me. So I went ahead and kept all of those. Then I decided for movement in that kind of category of goals, I wanted to add in practice morning stretches 4 days per week. This is just something that I really feel like I should be prioritizing and something that I can easily do. So wanted to go ahead and add that. And then for my word of the month, I wanted to update that to peace. I feel like December and peace just go together. So that's really going to be my focus for December. And those are all of my goals for the month. All right, so the final thing I'm gonna do for this video is update my personal calendar, which I have in my Notion page as well. So we're gonna just pull this up and look at it together. All right, so we have Thanksgiving in just a couple of days. So that's pretty crazy. My doctor's appointment is on Tuesday, not Wednesday, my bad. Okay, the next couple of weeks, let's see. I think we're doing, next Saturday, I'm doing sugar cookies with Shelby, so that will be fun. This became a tradition we started last year for decorating sugar cookies just for fun, and we decided it's going to be a tradition, so we're doing it again this year. The following weekend, I think we're doing like the enchant thing this day. Following weekend, I believe there's a Christmas party we're going to. I think we're also going to like an ugly sweater party this day. And then we're actually gonna be heading up to Washington and spending a couple weeks up there for Christmas, basically second half of December. So that's gonna be pretty crazy. We're gonna be up there for a while. We're gonna do Chris in Spokane. And then that's basically it. And then we get into the new year. I think I might have friends visiting actually for New Year's Eve. Not 100% sure yet, but they may be coming for New Year's Eve, which would be super fun. And then we get into January, and at this point I don't have anything on the calendar for January, but I'm trying to plan like girls weekend with some of my girlfriends that live kind of all over the US. And I know in February we have some stuff going on. We're gonna be heading up to Seattle towards the end of February for Chris's dad's wedding. Summer's gonna be pretty crazy, but then things slow down a bit in the new year, which is really good. So overall, I'm feeling pretty good about how my personal calendar is looking. Well, you guys, I think that wraps it up for my December monthly reset, goal setting plan with me. I hope you guys did it along with me, found it useful, and helped you get ready for December. Like I said, I obviously didn't do any decorating because obviously my decorating is pretty much already done. I also just posted like a gift shopping guide. So I want to post maybe one more shop with me, gift shopping, that type of video before Christmas. So let me know if you would find that of interest. Let me know what your favorite part about this time of year is with the holiday season. I personally just love like the lights, the vibes. Obviously we don't get snow here in Vegas, but when I lived in Washington, I used to love like just like a snowy, cozy white Christmas. And I'm definitely really excited to be heading up to Washington this year to hopefully have a white Christmas up there this year. But yeah, that's pretty much it, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will catch up with you next time.